And Jeremy, from the pictures there, you could just see it was a wonderful night in the back mountain, but we've seen some weather in other places.
Yeah, and the back mountain might see a few showers tonight, but the storms are going to remain primarily to the north, which is where a lot of the rainfall is focused. And some of this rainfall is falling on places that have already seen 2 to 3 inches of rain already. So there are flash flood warnings in effect for some areas in Lycoming County and Sullivan County, also for parts of Susquehanna County and Bradford County. So there's the flash flood warning map as well as the watch map. So the green shading is everybody who is at risk of some flooding. The gold shading is everywhere that is actively flooding or about to flood. So that's in eastern Lycoming County and southern Sullivan County, parts of Muncie Valley and Picture Rocks, just to the north of Hughesville. And for Susquehanna County and Bradford County, that's Rome and Little Meadows, Friendsville, Brushville, Orwell, and West Warren, where an additional ½ inch to 1 inch of rain could fall between now and 1:15. So got to be very careful if you have any streams and creeks nearby and you live in any of those towns I just talked about. Be careful for some flash flooding, and if you're planning on a late night drive and you encounter any flooded roads, find a different route, because you never know how deep that water truly is or how fast it's really rushing. There's a closer look at those flash flood warnings in effect until 1:15 over parts of Susquehanna and Bradford counties, and also Sullivan and Lycoming County. There's a live view from Williamsport. We've been watching this camera because of those lightning strikes. You can see this is looking towards the east. So as those storms rolled away from Williamsport, we're still watching how strong they are. See those lightning strikes, very frequent. So if you live in any of these areas, there's more lightning. What a great camera shot to be able to showcase how frequent that lightning is. And got to be very careful if you're close enough to hear the thunder, and maybe you're not even hearing the thunder because the air is so humid, the sound is getting absorbed. You still are at risk of getting struck. So there's the satellite and radar picture. Very, very heavy rainfall over Sullivan County. These storms have a rainfall rate of 1 to 2 inches per hour. Please be indoors. If you live in LaPorte, you should be sheltering right now. Dew Shore, same. That's headed towards Wyoming County. That's Factoryville and also Tunkhannock. Start to head in. If you're planning on going out for a late night walk, just don't do it. This is not the time. Here are those storms headed towards the northeast, and they're going to continue towards Dimmock in the next few minutes. Benton by 11:22. Scranton just before midnight, same for Honesdale, and it'll reach Lackawaxen around 12:15. So this line of showers and storms not technically severe, but still could be damaging with strong rainfall amounts and a lot of humidity at play here with juice to work with for it to come out of the cloud. We've got this front in place that's causing the lift necessary to create these showers and storms, and the humidity and the heat is still in place. Even at 11 o'clock at night, it's still nearly 80 degrees in parts of central Pennsylvania. Here's the view of Mountain Springs Lake Resort. You're going to get to see some of those showers and storms very soon. 77 is the current temperature. Remember, that humidity is high and the winds are calm, so we'll see some fog tomorrow morning too. And we've been really warm through the overnight, so it's been hot in the daytime, and it really doesn't give us any relief to go into nighttime hours because temperatures still in the 70s. This is actually a tie of the record warm low temperature. So it's never been warmer at sunrise at 72 degrees, and that's what we woke up to this morning. Yesterday we took a new low temperature, and you can see on the bottom of your screen there, we do have that flash flood warning in effect for Lycoming County and Susquehanna County too. Temperatures right now in the 80 still for Elysburg, down to 69 for Thornhurst, everybody else in the 70s and upper 60s. That line of showers and storms will continue to push through northeastern Pennsylvania. Within the next 3 hours, we'll get some more calm weather. Fog tomorrow morning, then the sunshine comes back out throughout the afternoon. Renewed risks for showers and storms. Could be isolated flooding once again tomorrow. And it's hard to exactly determine where and pinpoint where that flooding will happen. But the models do a good job of indicating that there could be bullet points of really, really heavy rainfall. So although those might not be the exact locations that we see the rain, there is the potential for flooding rainfall tomorrow, similar to what we're experiencing right now. 7-day forecast temperatures got close to 90 degrees pretty much every one of the next 7 days. Jack, we're unfortunately dealing with those showers and storms again tomorrow. Could be in those same places that are getting hit hard tonight. So flash flooding a real risk, and we got to be careful and watch out and take precautions too if we see any of those storms headed our way.
Jeremy, definitely a lot to look out for. Thank you very much.
Yep.